Hi, it's Kim Elizabeth, and I'm doing a retake on this. For some reason, the first couple minutes didn't want to record my voice right, and I sounded like this. So, I'm redoing this, and today I'm talking about perception. I watched a video and somebody talking about perception and realized how much our perception colors our current experience, our state of being human, and the experience of who we are to determine the quality of our life. And I think it's something that we need to take a look at every now and then, especially in those moments when you want to complain. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. Check your perception, because there's always a positive light to things. It's all in how we look at it. I mean, some people look at problems, they see problems. Other people look at it, see it as a challenge and a possibility. So it's about how you look at things that determine the quality of your life. If you're unhappy, take a look at what your thoughts are and your perception about where you're at, and make that change. Be grateful. I watched a little video yesterday, and I was going to do a blog post on it, and I didn't do it, and I'm going to see if I can find it and throw it on this blog post also. But it was this woman that had come over. She lived near, I think it was Chernobyl when it happened, and because of that they got asylum in the United States, and her and her family came over, and they were in this hotel room, and when they first got here, and she found this penny in the floor, and she said, I was so happy. I felt like a millionaire. She didn't say I feel rich. She didn't say I feel like I have something. She said I feel like a millionaire. And it was a state of being that she had never felt before, because they had lived in such poverty. How many times do we walk past pennies on the sidewalk? You see a penny laying somewhere, you don't think anything of it. In fact, they're actually thinking about getting rid of the penny. There's been many talks of doing that. We don't see any value there, and we see it laying on the ground and think nothing of it. People won't bend over to pick up a penny unless you're one of the superstitious ones and you see that it's heads up and you pick it up, and then if you know the true superstition and it's heads down, then you pick it up and you hand it to somebody else. But for the most part, to say here's a penny, we walk past. This lady felt like a millionaire. Well, she was a little girl. And the thing is, after 10 years of them being here in America, she was talking about this pizza that had gotten delivered to their house, and it was the first time they'd ever had pizza, and the two little girls are just devouring it and eating it. She's in heaven and everything else. Well, then the guy's standing there and he's waiting for his money, but they don't speak enough English to understand. And then, the mom comes out and she doesn't have the money. She walks 50 blocks to work and everything else. And then the neighbor, whose pizza it was, is standing at the door and furious. But despite all that, this little girl is just in heaven over the taste of pizza and her first experience. So instead of seeing problems, she was grateful for what she had, and she was thankful and everything. But on the 10th anniversary, they go back to the hotel, and they wanted to book a room for the three of them. And the guy behind the desk is like, this isn't a hotel. This is a homeless shelter. They never saw a homeless shelter. They thought they were in a hotel when they first got there. So again, it was their perception. And so between the video that I watched today and that video yesterday, which I realize has to do with perception, it just reminded me that I should remind you and remind myself, especially in the moments when you want to complain about something you don't like the way it is. Look at it. Look at your perception about it. How do you see, what beliefs do you have behind it that has it making you upset? Be thankful, be grateful, and move forward. And we'll be on the path to reaching our goals, as long as you know, define it and know what it is and take action towards it. But be thankful, check your perception, and have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow.